Well, not one, not two, but 3 days of snow across parts of Colorado. You're looking at video that's coming from just outside of Denver, so folks are really starting to dig out from what is turning out to be one of the heaviest late April snows the state has seen in a long time. And now the winds have picked up out there, and even though the snow may have stopped falling in many parts of the state, blowing snow is going to continue to be a problem for many folks out there. Now, speaking of snow, believe it or not, there is some snow still falling in Colorado, and we found it on our radar this morning just up to the north of Raton along I-25. It doesn't appear to be falling right now in Trinidad, but the further north you go, certainly looks like you're going to run across a few snow showers there. This is in the cold air behind a cold front that has now invaded basically the northeastern quarter of the state of New Mexico. Meanwhile, it looks like the rest of the state of New Mexico is looking pretty good out there. Obviously, it's still a little dark, but that's to be anticipated this time of the morning, right? 52 degrees the temperature outside. What a mild morning we've got going. That's our temperature in the metro. Santa Fe a little cooler at 40 degrees. That's closer to what you would expect this time of the year. Ruidoso's at 46 and some 50s and even 160-degree reading showing up down in Carlsbad this morning. So for the most part, the 24-hour temperature change, what we're doing now compared to this time yesterday morning when some folks were getting up early, it's definitely a much milder morning for us out there. But boy, is it windy in the east. Look at these wind speeds. Sustained 24 miles per hour in Clayton, 21 in Tucumcari, 29 miles per hour in Clovis. That's on the backside of that front. So what's going to happen today? I think it's going to be a little tough for you in the east, especially northeastern quarter of the state because of the winds and the cooler temperature. But the rest of the state, well, things are looking pretty good. That means sunshine and probably some pretty mild temperatures to go along with that. So here's a look at some numbers for you as we take you on our region-by-region tour. Can you believe the Four Corners heading for 70 today? And we're looking at some 80s as we drop down into the far southwestern corner of the state. Down in the southeast, temperatures, well, it's going to be a mixed bag. It really depends on where that front comes through. Tucumcari, Clovis, Fort Sumner only in the 60s today. Roswell and Point South there should make it into the 70s with the front kind of locking up right about Roswell. Now, because that front is in the northeast, there is the chance that a shower could form. Some of that stuff we saw up in southern Colorado could drop down into the northeastern corner of the state, and we may even see a spot shower try to develop over the northern mountains. But certainly as you head down towards Santa Fe, things look a little better. Actually, a lot better. 67, mostly sunny today and tomorrow in Santa Fe. Our East Mountain communities, this area will probably deal with some wind late afternoon as that front kind of banks up against the central mountain chain by late afternoon. But that cool air probably will not trickle into the metro, so we'll go mostly sunny and mild with high temperatures in the 70s. That'll be the case the next several days. Wind picks up late this week. We won't get a whole week without wind, and by the weekend, guess what, everybody? Rain's heading in.